Test 1, 2. Can you hear me? This is a patch notes stream and more. Just want to make sure my levels are good. If you can hear me. Yay! Okay. Whew. Bad mic. Bad mic. Bad mic. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay, this is my bad mic. Hold on. Yep, I got it. Bad mic. Bad mic. Why not just troubleshoot live? This might indeed fix it. But let me see. Yep, okay, this should be my good mic now. Confirmed? Good mic? Good mic. Great. All right. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, so it is update day. This is going to be a really casual patch notes stream, going live stream. We are launching the update today. It is imminent. And I just want to prepare everyone for 60 pages of patch notes. So we'll go through them together. Not all of them. We're not doing all 60 pages. But this is more or less just a stream. Mic is a little loud. Oh, boy. Oh, music is a little loud. Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of multitasking a bit, so bear with me. But, you know, we do what we can. And yeah, patch notes. Let's do it. Actually, let me just make sure I can see Twitch chat first. Hello, chat. Twitch chat. Power level. Oh, desktop audio is way too low now. Give us Steve. I'm sorry I cannot be Steve for you today. He's busy, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best to be Steve. I could do a live head shave. That's popular sometimes on Twitch. Maybe. Maybe not. Buzz the old bleached hair. Give it the old razzle dazzle. Play the guitar. Wow. Okay. All right. First, what do I need to do to prove that I can do this? It doesn't have to be Steve, okay? Give patch. Mike has issues? Okay, well, maybe Steve should do it. Let's see, when is, oh, ARG questions. Do it, Reb, you won't, you're right, I won't. By the way, if you see any familiar faces in chat, when I'm done streaming, go check them out, you know? I'm just here to read patch notes. Play us a tune. I don't even have an instrument, so that's a problem. All right. Patch notes. What I cannot give you in music and Steve, I can give you in slightly more accessible patch notes. So yeah, let's get started. We are going to just do a, you know, keep chat going if there's anything you want me to change. I put some background. Actually, you know what? I put ambient music on. So I would like to think that my ambient music is a, the patch notes will go live when the update drops, which is pretty soon. Give crossplay, we're working on it. Where's Stug Prime? Great question. Weird audio coming in between me and talking. We are doing a live patch note reading. This is PC patch notes specifically. All other platforms are basically the same. The reason this is a PC specific one is because it calls out the download size, which is, this is accurate for PC. Mike is doing a feedback loop thing, really? Now I'm worried. I see no reason for this to be true. At all. Mike is fine, they're trolling. Thanks, Liam. Patch notes. It's fine for me. Oh, I don't even know who to believe. Oh, it's white noise from my mic. Mic is crackling. That might just be cable jank. That's if you're keeping a counter for jank for this stream, it's one on the jank counter. If their mic is fine. Oh my god, people. Okay, patch notes. You're here for patch notes. We are launching today. It's imminent. This is Angels of Zariman. It's a huge update. How to say it's a huge update? Well, there's 60 pages of patch notes, and I think, you know, if you're here, you're kind of vibing out before we drop this update. I think an important thing to keep in mind is that the way this content is handled, it's all mostly post-New War. I think the only exception is you could buy Gyre from the market and some other cosmetics, but all of the Focus rework and Eximus rework are game-wide changes, which we'll talk about. But the quest and the hub and, you know, all of these things, actually, let's see, all of these things are, you need to finish the new war to get them. So, finish it if you haven't. You're missing 9 pages of patch notes? Yeah, okay. Right, first things first. When you actually get the patch notes in your hands, you will be able to, just use Control F if you're really interested in a specific section of the patch notes. For instance, if you want to read more about Valkyrie Carnivex skin, most likely Eximus and Focus School reworks, which are, you can just jump around. But as with all updates that have a little bit of lore content in them, we do have a quest. So let's talk about the quest. Angel of the Zariman quest. It's typical to like an open world style quest where you are introduced to characters and sort of the state of the world you're about to engage with. So while the new war was a 4-hour cinematic, 2 years in the making quest, Angels of the Zariman is something that's presented more in the context of how you would be introduced to new characters to set up the gameplay that you're about to have. So we're thinking, my fastest run was 30 minutes. So think more like a good TV show episode rather than another new war. I don't think people expected a quest the new war size. However, in case you were, this is me resetting your expectations. What frame do I need to use in the Angels of the Zariman? You can use whatever you want. I played it with Nidus, Gauss, Mirage. Who else did I play it with? I played it with a few. So, yeah. Duviri. No. You'll see. So, just 30-minute intro quest to the equivalent. Because what really is interesting about the hub to procedural levels is it's basically the same steps as doing an open world, but there is no open world. It's procedural Zariman levels, which feels really cool. The seamlessness and, the characters and everything. The patch notes will be posted when the update is live. Let's see. Since Gyre is the 49th frame, will there be a special event for the 50th frame? Great question that I will not answer. What would be the ideal play style for the Armageddon game mode? Okay. We'll talk about that when I get to it in the patch notes, if I do. But if the update drops, I'm probably going to stop streaming, so I need to kick it into gear. Log into Dormazone, not at launch, but there's a few things there that you'll see. So, any info on Void Shell accessibility? Yeah, you'll be getting Void Shell stuff as a quest reward, which is sort of a surprise. You'll get something. You'll see what it is when you finish the quest. And then there's skins for Warframes, which, like our free-to-play model goes, cosmetic stuff, costs platinum. Let's see what else. I'm taking just chat questions now. You guys want patch notes. I'm sorry, chat. Let's go together. Spoiler courtesy. Obviously, there's going to be information in this update. Do your best to not spoil it for other Tenno. So that means if you're done the quest, if you have a take or you have something that you want to talk about, depending on where you're posting about it, try and use spoiler tags. Spoiler warnings, block out your text, whatever it may be. That's a courtesy. As with every major update, we do love our known bugs lists. We tried to get this update as great as it could be, but there are going to be 1 or 2 or more things that will be hotfix material, so stay tuned for those. We pre-made a thread to populate it with stuff that we find, so that'll be one thing. I think I know there's one. Oh, actually, there's one bug that I do know that we just saw. So, but we're gonna ship with it, just one. Red text? No. Did red text start? Will there be mining? No, there is no mining as this is not an open world. Any info on cross save? Not here. One bug is a treat. A treat. What about Focus Shop? Okay, I have done a horrible job of reading you patch notes, and you're going to be able to read them anyway, but I'll just keep going for a little bit. Okay, so Angels of the Zariman quest comes out. You do need to have the new war complete, so it's very, very important that you do the new war, because then you can play the quest that comes after, which is Angels of the Zariman. Similar to Saya's Vigil, Vox Solaris, and Heart of Deimos, this is a solo gameplay quest that will introduce you to key characters and Zariman-related content. So like I said, actually I already basically covered this part of the patch notes. Moving on, new tile set. Well, there is a new procedural tile set. So if you've been with Warframe for a long time, you'll know that I think the last unique tile set we released was the Sentient one in the Veil Proxima. And this is, I might be wrong, but my brain can only do so much at once. However, what this means is there is a new series of procedural levels for you to enjoy. So you're going to go in, you're going to see this whole new area of the Zariman, and you're going to do it in new missions, and you're going to do it through an elevator, which is always fun. New Jupiter is newer. True, that's a remaster. There is a remaster. Or that was the remaster. Can I get some plants? Yes, you can. When will new store bundle go up? Soon? 4 minutes till the update? Wow, thanks, Red Text. All right. Optimization tip for PC players, like I mentioned, these are the PC patch notes. So, actually, we can play a really fun game of how many words did we make up in this update that Google just says, nope, not a word. It's a very fun game to play when you're writing anything about Warframe, is how mad will autocorrect or spell check be at what you're writing. 59 pages in 4 minutes, we can do it. All right. So, the Zariman tile set has resources. We have some new resources for you, so you're going to want to look for Void Gel Orb and Trotty Lanthorns and Thrax Plasm. All of these will be yours to discover. Void Plume is the first fake word. Is it the first fake word? Yes, okay. So Void Plume is our first word, new word of the day. So what are Void Plumes? If you can add those made-up words to the dictionary of Google Doc. Yeah, this is yes, Ion Staff, this is true. This is just an aggregate doc that was safe for stream, so like no comments or anything on it, so it's patch note speed run, not gonna happen. Void Plumes are tokens shed from Void manifestations, which can be used for many things. So if you've played Syndicate missions, one of the key things we wanted for the Zariman was, as you're exploring this place, we wanted you to explore. We wanted you to look to see what could have happened here, where might good loot be hidden. And Void Plumes are essentially a version of that. So every mission that you play will have 8 Void Plumes hidden around the levels. They'll show up on Loot Radar, Golden Instinct will work, and those types of things mean that you'll be able to gain your standing and your, whatever else Void Plumes are used for by exploring. They will also be in various bounty-esque tables, but Void Plumes are very important, so keep those in mind for this update. They are somewhat the basis for a lot of the Syndicate, among other things. No update, uh-oh. Who gave Heartless Zaz the inside info? I'm gonna keep scrolling. Oh, Melika Caches and Zariman accolades. So if you've played the New War, there is a character that you might remember, your homeroom teacher, and she has a role to play. How well she's doing after all this time has passed, it remains to be seen, but you could make her day a little brighter in every mission if you wanted to. I think you might already know this if you've watched dev streams, so we lagging? Uh-oh. I'm trying to see if there's any more visuals I can give you. Oh, new Sonar Chord fragments. So there's 3 new songs that you'll be able to scan if you're interested in some new tunes. On Corroded Wings, The Offering, and Canticle. These 3 new songs will be available in the Zariman tile set. We also have a lot of new enemies. There's a new Kuva unit, there's a new crewman unit, Thrax units, which you'll learn more about. Codename Void manifestations, which you might have an idea of what those are. And then there's the new hub, the Chrysalith. You've seen this on dev streams perhaps, but if not, let's take a closer look with this asset. Have I made an error? Luckily everything's cropped, so you guys can't tell if I screwed up or not. I didn't. Maybe I brought the site down. Did I bring the site down? It's possible. There is a new Syndicate. There's Zariman bounties, which will only be, of course, all Zariman content is only available after the quest is done. So you'll have to finish Angels of the Zariman, and then you'll be unlocking a Syndicate, missions, among other things. So take your time with it. I think my best advice would be to just, read, explore, pay attention to what's going on, and you'll really find yourself in the fold of being able to understand everything this update is going to throw at you, because there's a lot. There's a lot. There's bounties that have rewards in them, such as Gyre pieces, new weapons. So, we have the 2-handed heavy scythe. Why were they over an hour late? We weren't. The trailer just went up with an available now to test you. It was a test you passed. I've been gone 3 years, so much to catch up on. Quest is 10 minutes. No, it's about 30 minutes if you really know what you're doing. So, yeah. Reb is Grenier. I'm not Grenier. Can I speak Spanish? No. I read your Spanish question in English, though, so that's disrespectful of me, and I'm sorry for that. Let's see. Water glass rim music? Oh, lordy. I'm being trolled by my teammates. Alright, let's see what else. Oh, here we go. I can better orient my... A new journey awaits. 1 minute, hurry up. Holy crap. Okay, we're only on page 6. This is not... Okay, new rewards, new mission types. Let's talk about the new mission types. If you're here in chat, I can't assume your experience with Warframe. I don't know if you're new. I don't know if this is your first time checking by. But I do want to just give you a broad intention talk when it comes to the new mission types, specifically Armageddon, but mostly all of them. They're kind of the hardest missions we've released. And you know what? If you're really experienced, you're going to go in there and you're going to be like, this is hard. Ha ha ha. But they are. I think they're, you know, we're not trying to make like a crazy, I don't really know how to phrase this, but they're, no one knows how to play them. You're going to need to learn how to play them, and then you're going to be able to optimize. So study the missions, bring your best. You might need to change your loadout from time to time to best optimize certain things. There is an intentional challenge level beyond what you're used to. This is reflected in the peaks and valleys that you'll have with the Eximus rework changes. So really expect things just to feel a little more peak and valley while you're playing. We're going to see how this goes. We've had a lot of fun playing it internally, and we hope the same for you, of course. But kind of go in knowing that you're going to have new stuff to learn. You're going to realize that you do have the tools for the job, and have fun with that. My laptop might not be able to handle it. I cannot comment on your laptop. Praise the fog. Cephalon fog will live on forever. I was waiting for a Steve stream and I'm sad. Whew, okay, I need to up my Steveisms. What can we do? I have to think on my toes here. I don't know. I'm sad too. F Steve stream. Damn it, you guys are harsh. All right? Pink shorts, play guitar, shave head, grow beard. None of these things are within reach in the next. And I still have patch notes to get through. But anyway, do we all pick up what I'm putting down about the missions a little harder? You can do it. Give yourself time to learn how they work, and so on and so forth. You got 3 new missions to learn. I'm not going to read you the tutorialization of them, but the information is there for you if you're struggling. So keep that in mind. If you need a reference, the game should teach you everything. A really important part of this quest specifically is well, I don't want to spoil it, but you will not leave the quest not knowing how any of the missions work. Let's just say that. Let's say it. Say it with me. You won't leave the quest not knowing how any missions work. All right. Void Armageddon. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We got our classic exterminate and mobile defenses as well. These are part of the update, and the way I've kind of paced myself through the update is when I'm going for, you know, an endless mission, I jump into these, maximize my gameplay. And then when I want something a little more slower paced, I hop into an exterminate, I explore, I look for those 8 void plumes, I look for Cephalon Melica, I look for a hidden boss fight. You know, these types of things. Take your time with it. You will need time to see how everything works together. Patch notes are here to help. The game is there to guide you through it. My Warframe is updating. I'm excited. Excellent. All right. Oh, Incarnon weapons. Oh, we even give you a 101. These are the Incarnon weapons is the form that weapons take after being void touched. You'll learn all about them. In the update, you saw 3 that we're shipping with. Again, I'm assuming you've seen a dev stream. If you haven't, I'm kind of glossing over these, but I think I can give you a visual if this one works. Does that mean this image will work? Oh, okay. Actually, this is a good guide for an image. There's going to be rotating forces on the Zariman. So every, 2.5 hours, either Corpus or the Grineer will be there. So stay tuned for which factions will be there. You can access that on your mini map in the hub. Yes, evolving weapons. Let's take a look. Oh, Praetos. There we go. These are the Tonfa. They will be providing you with this is the Incarnon form, so you can evolve your Kratos into this form. The Fenmore is beautiful. It turns into a heavy weapon, and it's just absolutely bonkers. So all of these weapons transform mid-mission as you use them. Let's see. Chat is going red text PSN. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna head out. Bye, Orange Rave. Take it easy. Please tell me the quest is long. It's about 30 minutes if you know exactly what you're doing. Like I said, this is very akin to an open world intro quest. So if you think of something like Saya's Vigil, where you have characters to meet, and this quest will set you up to do so. That's the aim. No drop. The drop is knowledge. Appreciate it. How do you trigger a weapon transformation? It's your alt fire once you've unlocked the ability to do so. So for instance, it would be middle mouse button on PC by default. Other consoles will vary. What else? Let's keep going. Evolutions, build around your evolutions. Oh, here we go. Let's get to new arcanes. Let's just go right into it. But I really want to talk about Eximus and Focus too. The new arcanes, actually other streamers are probably reading the patch notes now. I don't want to. All right, let's talk about new arcanes. For Warframe, when shields are active, gain 6% ability duration per second up to a maximum of 36. Molt Vigor on operator ability, 45% ability strength on next Warframe ability cast. So if you don't remember, part of the focus rework is you're in your operator mode. You need to respec all your focus. So the first thing you're probably going to want to do when you log into the update is go to your operator and respec. Definitely do that. We have tons of new arcanes in this update. All of these are available from one of the new NPCs in the hub. Anything special about the Hespar Scythe? Well, it's the first of its class. It's a two-handed scythe weapon. Joke's on you, I haven't used Focus. What's the joke, Lancer boy? What's the joke? I've never used my operator in the 4 years I've played Warframe. Well, you won't be able to beat the quest without it, so good luck. Cascadia overcharge on Protea? Let's take a look at what that would look like. When overshields are oh yeah, I know, right? Like, drooling. So overshields now have a really interesting role to play. You know, you can get them a lot of Warframe abilities that allow you to have overshields. Some items do as well. So certainly changes up some arcane priorities. For instance, a Warframe, you know, your Warframe has 2 arcane slots. Maybe one of them might use this, depending if you're using an overshield based frame. Radka Darkdagger meta? I unironically use that all the time. So believe me. PS4 is in 2 minutes. Will the war within be affected by the operator changes? Yes, but not in a significant way. It's just Void Dash is now Void Sling, and there have been means to do that. Joke's on you, I kept my moat. Actually, because this quest, the Angels of the Zariman quest, is behind the new war, every player has a new amp that can definitely get you through this quest. So if you're stuck on your moat in this quest, you have a free second choice. Sirocco. Use it. No drops. The drop is knowledge. What about Void Blast? That's used more than as I recall. It's now Void Sling serves that function, or the amp itself. So it's the same damage type. It's just a different instigator. Can I beat it with a flamethrower? What can't you beat with a flamethrower? Sirocco is the best. Changed my mind. I do love the Sirocco. When will the update come? Pretty soon, if not already. I never did level the amp from the new war. No better time than now. Cascadia Overcharged is a god arcane. Hard to disagree. Lots of new arcanes, like I said. Dormizone. They have new stuff in there. Place for you to just chill and unwind. And maybe more than meets the eye. Time will tell. Voidshell skins. These are our first stab at the material customization. We'll be debuting it with 3 Warframe skins and 2 other skins that are kind of secret, but you'll get them after the quest is done. There's a new Warframe. Let's take a look at Gyre. Gyre. Beautiful. Oh, her head's getting cut off. Sorry, Gyre. Blame my cropping. Gyre does have a signature weapon. Oh, that's her alt helmet. Oh, there we go, but it's still getting cut off. Ignore me. That's the Automaton helmets. We have Syandana, Gyre Collection. We have 2 more. So how many weapons total do we have in this update? 3 Incarnon ones, Gyre's signature, 2 more. So, yeah, there's a lot. So what's the time for the update to drop? It should be soon, imminent. Update live PS4, awesome. There are supporter packs available, so if you want to grab some stuff with a supporter pack, they are available with this update. Valkyrie Carnivex is available. Oh my god, spoiler. Oh, Google Doc doesn't, I'm just gonna scroll real fast past it, but okay. If you haven't finished the new war, close your eyes. If you have finished the new war, I hope that this brings you joy. The team worked really hard to get this in the updates. You'll only be able to see it in the market if you have finished the new war, but very cute, very exciting, I think. Okay, focus rework. How many pages is this alone? We're on page 23, and I think the focus rework is about 7 pages. I'm not gonna read them all, but I'm gonna do an overview. Yeah, so there's a lot with operator changes, focus changes. Yeah, there's a lot. I haven't played in like 2 years. These are just words to me. Okay. Sentinel skins bring you joy. Excellent. So focus rework is fresh. You will need to relearn it. I don't want there to be any ambiguity on what the intent is behind it all. We really wanted to redo it. We went very far with the swing on how deep we're redoing everything. We do think it feels better. We are going to be playing it more and more to improve it, and I think that's the best takeaway you can have with your hands-on experience. In a week, a lot of you will have mastered it, in a day even, but overall, that basically covers the full intent behind the rework. Can you gift the Sentinel skin to someone who hasn't finished the new work? Potentially? I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. Could we get an appearance of loadout slots? No. You can't, I'm sorry. Expect to see a Void Shell Excalibur skin. I'm sorry, there's not one in this update. Eximus have also been redone. And again, this is another pretty radical change to freshen up just your day-to-day Warframe gameplay. All missions will just now have more peaks and valleys to make the gameplay experience just feel a little fresher. For the hours and hours and hours and hours I've played with it on test and dev, it feels better. There will be feedback coming in, no doubt, but we really want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to see our intention behind it, what we were aiming to do, and the real takeaway of having target prioritization in your Warframe gameplay. So see how it feels. Give it a go. Which Warframe? Amazon? Well, I can't answer questions about the ARG, I'm sorry. Pizza Prime, I would love that. So we have our overguard mechanic. Actually, I wonder if I could... Oh, no, because if I boot it up, I'll spoil everything. I could just open the test build. Although I could open the live build now. Anyway, so here you can see that the Eximus section is very, very thorough. Please give it a read, especially once you've tried it out. You can see our intention. You can see why we've changed things. Please do read it. We're at page 40 of 60, I think. We have some new player experience quality of life changes as well. So if you want to get to the new war a little faster, we have a way for you to do so. We've reduced some junction tasks to be less repetitive. Straight up removed some. Clan recruitment is here. So clans can now recruit based on a new system. The maggot decoration has arrived. Audio reverb got a big change, which is incredible. I'm just going to... It isn't homework. I'm just saying that the material provided for you can answer a lot of questions you might have. This is being resourceful. Hair Z is back. This is possibly the most important update note of all. I can't imagine anyone wanting things more than the Hair Z crowd. Let's take a look. I'm just doing... Space Mom's homeschooling us. All right. I'm catching up on some things. Sorry, but you can read about Hair Z UI changes. I'll leave you on a patch note section. That makes sense. We got some DirectX perf and optimizations if you're a DirectX 12 enjoyer. Oh, the zoom. Oh man, that was fun on the dev stream. Let's see. We are certainly in, oh, and now we're in fix mode. So all of these fixes have made it to the update as well. All right, a lot of fixes. So that's 60 pages of patch notes. The update is live. Let's see how everything's going. Any more drifter outfits? Why don't you play the quest and find out? There's a spoiler for you. I had to delete, oh, I see someone's troubleshooting. That's mucho fixes. Yes, it is. Big update. I don't disagree. It is big. We're back at the top of the notes now to take a closer look at these sections and maybe talk about them more broadly for folks that might want them. Can you please allow me to play on PS4? Probably soon. PS4 optimizations, fixes coming. 15 gigs on PS4 is true. There was a remaster. Are the plumes like Syndicate medallions? They are exactly like them. System you know, encourage exploration of the Zariman, find all your gear. Can you tell me my account password? I forgot it. No. Rest in peace, void dash spam. As you know it, yes. Can you still void sling your face off? Absolutely. It's a lateral move. Consider it not quite Zorn Copter to bullet jumping, but the same mindset generally, which is more controlled movement that still you can go very far. New void sling is pain and torture. I will not accept that in the minutes the updates launch, but we will be reading feedback. I miss Zorn Copter. All things have a history and a past. I'm not surprised to see that from you, Flare Eyes, though. A Zorn enjoyer. Let's see. What else is there? It's almost my 300th day. Congrats. Zorn Coptering memories. I would wonder. Was that a 2015 change? Was it the year 2015 when we did bullet jump? Does that sound about right? Or 2014? Time to me. Eternalism. None of it lines up. Mid 2015, I think. I think it was 2015. Yes, that sounds about right. I bought Viscero and I saw it, but I don't know where to equip it. It is an emblem. So you have to go to your arsenal, go to attachments, and it should be under emblem. Or it should be under the, I forget which one it is, but it's an emblem. So if you've ever put something on your shoulder that isn't armor, it's an emblem slot. So make sure you look there. Actually, I can literally just install the update. What am I doing? Maggot, all caps. You know what? In Warframe context, I'm going to take it as a compliment. In any other context, I would be offended and cry into a corner. You're probably hearing my game update right now, by the way. Bullet Jump was added with Equinox and the Tubeman. Really? Yeah, that sounds about right. What else can we do here? Do you play Warframe for fun or just your job? I play for fun. I feel kind of sad because I have so much Nightwave progress on my test account from this update. So my public one, I'm like, I don't know, I gotta redo it all. But this is not wine, this is coffee. Mom, that crawling thing is scary. Babies? There's so much stuff, I know. I know. Oh, there we go. I optimized my download cache. There we go. Hey chat, is there a drop for the stream? Just knowledge. Would anyone like me to cover anything specifically in the patch notes here that you have not been able to read yourself? I think that's kind of it for patch note preview. If there are issues with certain builds, restart maybe. I can't give you real advice because I haven't, well, I've been kind of looking, but let's see. Sit tight. All right, there are some login things we're working on. More details on the bounties and rewards? Sure. The bounties. Oh, actually, that's a great question. I feel like I could have typed that to answer my own questions. How do bounties work? There's going to be like I said, there's so much new in this update. You're going to need to take your time with learning how it all works. But basically, when you want to play missions on the Zariman, there are 2 ways to do it. The first is to go play the mission as designed. Go into the elevator, choose Exterminate, Mobile Defense, Void Flood, Void Cascade, or Void Armageddon. Off you go. Your drop tables are your AABC rotations. Do the missions, learn them, master them, do what you want to do, go. If you're looking for an added challenge and a new series of reward tables, these bounties are essentially basically exactly that, an added challenge for you to be able to complete the mission. So to give you an example, on the more flavor side, Cephalon Melica, who we all kind of, oh, where did she go? One of the bounty challenges is to interact with Cephalon Melica and bring her what she's lost. So you have to do that in order to complete the bounty. Another example would be to not let the mobile defense terminal lose any shields. So you need to kind of think about your loadout for something like that, because sometimes, you know, if you're playing mobile defense, the shields go down, it starts taking health damage. You can adapt, you know, focus up, whatever you need to do. Maybe you were kind of off in, you know, La La Land or something. But in this case, if the shields go to 0 and the health takes any damage, it's an instant fail. So it is an added challenge. I think we said something about level of difficulty. Oh, yes, we did. Once you have completed the quest, bounties will be available. They offer additional challenges for players to look to show their mastery of the mission types. So like I said, your first go at these mission types will be just playing them normally, and then when you want an added challenge, these are for you. You certainly will need to bring the best gear for the job. Players can play through regular versions through the star chart or opt for the bounty version for different rewards in Standing Syndicate. The bounty versions are intended to be much more challenging, so keep that in mind. Let's see if we can log in here. Oh, my game is full screen. This is very bad. Hold on, I can no longer read Twitch chat. I am not going to switch over to my game because this is going to be, I did not prepare for this. Therefore, I will not do it. Let's see. Any use for surplus focus? Yes. Once you've maxed your focus tree, there is a shop where you can buy exclusive cosmetics for each tree. So you can get like a medallion for your chest. Let's see. Let's see. What Void Chill questions that I cannot answer. Please make more ranks up to 60. That might be a Nightwave question. Did mention anything about how to upgrade the new weapons. They're done by completing challenges, so the game will tell you what to do. New Necromech mods not in this update. Will there be a Steel Path Zariman? Eventually. I think it should be there at launch, but if it's not, it'll come eventually. Zaku skin is unscheduled, but in progress. Is there a way to make hair less shiny? Maybe. What if I have 25 million focus? You'll use it all in the new tree. You have to respec, and then you'll have some left over for stuff. Is there a way to make Harrow more shiny? Okay, so we want less shiny hair, but Harrow more shiny. I see. What's the best focus school for the quest? I mean, do you want energy? Do you want more damage? Do you want to not die? They're all over the place. New arcanes for weapons. We do have new arcanes in this update, but they're for operator, amps, and warframes primarily, as you can see here. But we have some for secondary and primary as well. So there's a handful for weapons, and the rest are sort of distributed amongst the other slots. Let's see. Any new spear guns in the works? You'll have to stay tuned. the customizable skins? Some are, yes. All right, well, I think we'll wrap up. I'm gonna go see what's going on with the update. What will be in our first hotfix? All of these things. All right. Very well. I'm gonna go. We're gonna raid though. We have a content creator lined up for you. We're gonna do the raid now. Let me just make sure it's good to go. All right. I'm not leaving just yet. We're gonna raid. Oh, we're good. Straight Optic Royal is getting the raid right now. Join them on their stream. I hope you enjoy. We'll be watching for the updates for all things Warframe. Thank you very much for tuning into this impromptu stream. Like I've mentioned sort of throughout, take your time with the update. We're standing by for fixes, and we hope you enjoy. Read the patch notes. We'll be reading all feedback and doing our best to react to it, but understand that because we changed so much, we are really going to be taking an approach with all things gameplay changes, just to try and, you know, measure out the feedback, see how time works with certain things. So please consider that when presenting constructive feedback. Goodbye. Enjoy the raid. Bye-bye.